I have a theory. People are going nuts. They're selling out online. But I'm gonna wait a week before I grab these. I may miss out. I may not. Let's see. Hey, what up and welcome to another episode of Creased, and we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be exploring a certain shoe that people are talking about. I feel like the hype got put aside and then all of a sudden it came right back. All the people that were saying they weren't going to cop these, and then everyone was panicking online, especially over here in Australia, trying to get them. There's people saying, oh, my order might get cancelled and all this type of stuff. I was going to wait a week, and then I've decided that I'm going to go today and try and get them. So let's head into the city. They definitely are sold out. I checked last night on all the websites, in my size anyway. The closest I can get to it is an 11. Let's go in the city. I believe Pitt Street Mall, Nike and Foot Locker, as well as both George Street, Nike and Foot Locker got them. So apparently they got a lot of stock. I did ring up Parramatta. I was just going to go there because I find it's a little bit more chill. They're all gone. They only got 7s and 7.5s, so this whole thing of I might be able to let them sit, I don't know. We're going to go in the city and we're just going to see. I feel like this is being cleverly done. I feel like when they initially were going to release these last year, there was no hype for them at all. All of a sudden, they do the thing with the BRED 85s that basically make them impossible to get, but it's got the Jordan 1 back at a fever pitch. And this is similar colorway, and it's a consolation prize. For me, I was probably always going to get them. It's a Chicago colorway, black toe. It's got the history with the Air Jordan on it, but a part of me felt like they were going to go on special. Part of me thought I could get them on StockX cheaper, but hasn't been the case, man. So we'll head into the city, do a bit of shopping too, see what else is about. Let's do that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I've got the train down a couple times recently and it's been okay, but there's been all this action. They've been striking, and then trains are just been, they're gone. They're there's none. So I don't know. I'll go put petrol in the car, make a decision. I don't know. But this could all backfire. My whole thing was I think these will sit. And I was going to leave it 2 weeks before I go grab a pair, but do I want to miss out? I'm seeing it seems to be going better than expected. Foot Locker had pairs for a few days there, and then all of a sudden now they've only got 7s, 14s, whatever. Most places are sold out. The closest to my size I can see online is an 11. But let's go in the city. I feel like at either Foot Locker or one of the Nike stores I should be able to get them. Supply will definitely have them. Let's go. However we do this, we're doing this. Alright, we drove down. Terrible decision already. Can't find parking. I've just parked, so I've found parking, but oversized vehicles all over the freeways, so it took forever, but let's go. No bread toes, no breads. I knew that would be the case. D&8s look okay, I guess. Spiridon's a fire. Literally the first store I went to. Crazy. I thought they'd be a little bit harder. So it's basically proven me right. literally the first store I go into. No, not literally the first store. The first store I went into was Supply, and they had the D&8s. I'm not mad at them, but I need a better colorway than that and what they've released, because that pink colorway, the black and pink colorway, and all the ones on the Nike app don't really do it for me. Out of the stores that I thought it could be at, it was literally at the first store. But we're gonna go to the other stores as well and see if they've got them. Am I bugging in terms of these will be an easy cop, or was that just shit dumb luck? I know in America you can get these anywhere. In Australia we probably, if we're lucky, get 10% of the stock that goes to America. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's a little bit different over here. These didn't hit at every Foot Locker. I couldn't just go to my local, I had to go and travel down to Sydney. But let's see the rest of them. Pretty wild. I remember the Lost and Founds, the first Jordan 1 reimagines. I was here like 7 AM, queued up, last person, didn't get a pair. Everyone before me got a pair, I didn't. Now, I'm going to any store I want. 5 days later, pick them up. Was running out of time, so I didn't go to George Street. So they weren't at Supply. I don't know if they were at George Street Nike. I'd say they probably would be. They weren't at Culture Kings or JD Sports. I don't know that JD Sports got them. I definitely saw Culture Kings had them like the night before they released on the app, but doesn't really matter. I got a pair. Got my size. I thought about, you know, these are quite unique. I feel like they have the chance to be one of those pairs that people forget about, and then in a few years everyone wants. I thought about grabbing 2 pairs, but I just couldn't do it. We did one. Let's check them out. So we got this big ass Foot Locker bag. Bottle of water in there. Some socks, and my old socks, because I decided to wear ankle socks with my Jordan 3 Fire Reds and have cut my Achilles to shreds. Absolutely terrible. I will save you from showing you them, but I had to get some socks just to deal with that, because Band-Aids are not doing the trick just by themselves. But we don't really care about that. We care about this. That box is cool as hell. Let me get a better angle here with some more lighting. Alright. Cool as hell. Oh, that's nice too. Special attention, Michael Jordan. Maybe they would have done this back in the day on like a sample pair, because what he's wearing in the images is a sample pair. But the paper is cool. The details on these are crazy. The material on these are crazy, although mine have got a nice little mark I've just noticed. Can you see that? That line across there? Why didn't I check these out in store? What's the other one like? The other one's alright. Hopefully that mark can just come off. I'll try a wipe on it later. But you do have the red and the black laces. For me, it's only ever going to be the black. Although in the original promo image, she does have red laces in them, so... And it also has the point of contention with the Air Jordan written in just basic text. That's weird. I've never noticed that to be like quite see-through material. Maybe that's part of this whole thing. I don't know. Usually it's black. Yeah, I really like these. I mean, it's a Chicago colorway. What's not to love? The material's not bad either. Although the toe box is that wear it once and it'll crease type leather. But at the end of the day, man, it's a Chicago colorway. You can't go wrong with them. Cannot go wrong. Just like when they drop the 85 lows, I need them as well. Now the coolest addition to it is here, and you can barely see it. I don't know if it needs to be lit up with a black light, but it basically says my very best wishes, or my very best, Michael Jordan. So they're basing this on the sample pair that he's wearing in the image, right? But then you got the signature in there that kind of is like, did that pair get given away and signed to someone at some point? I don't know. Or is that just an excuse to have a signed pair of Jordans? I mean, not everyone's going to get that chance, but yeah, what do you guys think? A lot of people were upset about this Air Jordan, but it's a really cool part of history. For me personally, I'm not doing the red laces. I don't care about the image. They look better with black laces. I think they did the same thing with the lows last year from memory. I ain't doing it. This is also my first purchase of the year. I said it was going to be good. I said there were certain pairs that I'm only looking at. This was definitely one. It was one of them that I was saying I may let go and see if they go on special. They obviously haven't. When they come out, over here they came out Saturday. Today is Tuesday. So big difference between like when the Lost and Found's released. Obviously the climate and everything related to the Jordan 1 has changed, but I'm gonna be honest right now, and people can say that I'm bugging. You can debate it in the comments. I think these are better than the Lost and Founds. I honestly do. The idea of the Lost and Founds was like, you go into a mom and pop store and like they got a pair that's been sitting there since 85 and that's what they would look like. Shout outs to the guy curated Van. He actually has a pair from 85 that looks like that's what they got the idea for the Lost and Founds on. These, with the Air Jordan, like the original image, everything like that. They did t-shirts as well, which you would have saw in the vlog. It's a little bit of an age midsole, but they didn't go overboard with it. I like these better. I like these better than the Lost and Found. Every time I look at a Lost and Found, I have them in hand, right? I obviously didn't get a pair myself, but every time I look at them, I go, man, I really want a 2015. These, I'm a fan, bro. Get yourself a pair. They should still be an easy cop. If they're not, they're not going for much. Yeah, I really like these. I can't wait to get them on feet. It's gonna have to cool down a little bit. My blisters are gonna have to heal themselves a bit, but yeah, these are cool. Let's have a look at the paper a little bit more. You'll see this in B-roll, but this is, you know, me checking it out. We obviously got the skyline image, the photo with the shoulders, two different photos on the shoulders. Yeah, because he had the BREDs in one. So with that image, it looks like a BRED, but with a white midsole. Let's just mark that up. I don't know. He's wearing that weird orange colorway that they brought back years ago, but got the sketches for the Jordan logo too. That's kind of cool. You know, going through the iterations, do we put Nike there? There's that one. You got that one with the ball not connected, and you got the Air Jordan scribbled. Certain boxes, man, like I will display it, and other ones just go in a cupboard, but that is an incredible box. I know a lot of people were able to get these in America, like for retail, well before they came out. Over here, with all the shipping and the extra fees it would have come to, we wouldn't have got them for retail. At one point there, I saw them going for like well under retail on StockX, but I wasn't able to get that. So for me, I bit the bullet. I'm glad I did. I got them in hand. That's a classic pair to me. But let me know in the comments what you feeling. I'm gonna do a heap of B-roll on these because I really think you need to get these in hand and have a look at them. Honestly, these would probably be the one the most underrated for this year. I'm gonna say it because everyone was so fixated on the BRED 85s. Jordan 1s just really ain't doing their thing, but these, man, these are so nice. Go to your local Foot Locker, Nike, whatever, try and get them in hand, have a look at them, let me know your thoughts. But this has been another episode of Creased. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll be back every week with brand new content. Peace. Forgive me, I'm a bit nasally. I was sick all last week. I'm on the mend, but had to come with a banger today. Let's go. Yeah, I really fuck with these. Might be my new favourite shoe. Jordan 1s are way too uncomfortable for that.